everybody, and welcome back to Play It Again. I'm Sue. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I appreciate it. Okay, so today we are getting to a band that we've never done before on the channel. We're going to be doing the Sex Pistols, and the song is Anarchy in the UK, and this is going to be a live version. This is a fantastic song, and I thought it would be really great to see them actually live because it was hard to find some live versions of the Sex Pistols. So before we get into it though, if you could like the video and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you really like what I'm doing, you can always hit that super thanks button. Okay, here we go. Anarchy in the UK. And this is a live version. It was in the Netherlands in December of 1977. So right around the time that the Nevermind the Bollocks would have come out. So here we go.
This is a Cliff Richard song. It's called Anarchy in the UK.
It's our last number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dogs bunny, anarchy for the UK. It's coming sometime, maybe. Come a long time, stop a traffic light. Future dream, shopping street was high. I wanna be.
You gotta, when this came out in 1977, I mean, there was a lot of kind of, still maybe some remnants of glam rock still around, a lot of pop, there was disco around at the time, and this must have just shaken the core of some people, that older people especially. They must have terrified people because this was so different than a lot of things that people were doing back then. And now you look at them and we can just appreciate them, and it's not as hard as it would have been back then because we're now used to it and bands have gotten harder and harder. But this would have been scary for some people. They would have thought that the world was coming to an end probably. Anyway, I love this. It's so cool. It doesn't matter what they're doing. They're singing off key, they're singing flat. It's just, they don't care what they're doing. They're just up there being rebels and just, giving it. And they don't give a crap about what anybody thinks. And that was just the heart of punk. And it's just so cool. All right, I'm going to rewind this just a wee bit here.
I thought it was a
Just doesn't care, or at least is going to give off that vibe that he doesn't care. I mean, they were a real show. I mean, a lot of it was very packaged. You know, we know that Malcolm McLaren had packaged these guys to shock people, and it worked. They did. They shocked them. And John Lydon as Johnny Rotten was the perfect frontman for this, because he just seemed to not give a crap about anything. Anyway, it was awesome just to watch them up there. You know, people are going to say, oh, they couldn't play their instruments, oh, they couldn't sing, they couldn't do this. It doesn't matter. They were performers, and they were amazing, and they really changed rock. And for that, you got to thank them for that. Anyway, that was awesome. I do love the Sex Pistols, and I'd be more than happy to check out some stuff by them, especially if you can find some rare live versions. I know the audio on this one was fuzzy, and the Sex Pistols would have had it no other way, because I think that's the way they wanted to deliver their music. Anyway, that was really super cool. Okay, so my fun fact for the day is that when this album was finished, they actually went through 2 different record companies before they ended up landing with Virgin, because they kept dropping them. One of the companies, EMI, dropped them after they were on a talk show where all they did was swear at the host of the show repeatedly, and they were so offended that they thought, we can't do this. We can't be any part of this band, because people are just going to completely come against us. So finally Virgin did sign them, and they were trying to shop the album around, but nobody wanted any part of advertising this. It was getting banned in shops and in record stores, and nobody wanted anything to do with it. But all the publicity around the banning in all these stores was actually helping the album, and it actually created a whole vibe that they just couldn't have paid for. So the publicity that they got was priceless. And I think that's really cool, and really has kind of a punk feel to it. Anyway, that was a blast. I absolutely loved that, and I hope you did too. Anyway, everybody have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.